Ladies and gentlemen, today is a good day. We have here in front of us the Hychika mini circular saw. This is the CS85C, which is a corded saw with some really sweet features. So let's get this plastic off of here, open this on up, and just like all my videos, in the description box right below the video is going to be this exact same saw where you guys can read more about it, pick one up yourself after the video is done. I also have their 20-volt drill, battery-powered drill, which I really love, and I got big plans for this little mini saw right here. We got a nice little bag right here, but you didn't come here for the bag, you came here for the saw. It is nice though that it does come with a bag. So this once again is corded, this particular saw, but they do offer a lot of battery powered products as well. So let's get the saw out of the way for just a splitsy and go over what they do give you. Instruction manual. In the bag is this. We're gonna get to and find out what exactly that is. We also have an Allen wrench, which looks like maybe a spare part in there as well. We have ourselves our depth measurement tool there. And of course, our saw blade right there. Then our ceramic tile blade right here. So you're like, Chris, what in the world was that? This, my friends, is a dust extraction tool. This clips right onto the interior portion right here. So as it cuts, it blows through, and then you could cap that into, and that's going to do it for the bag there. So let's get this off, and we'll take a closer look at the saw. The no load speed is 4,500 per minute. The max cutting depth is 25 millimeters. We have a nice grippy handle on there. Same color scheme as their drill, which I really like. And it looks like we already have a blade on here as well, which is really nice to see. So the first one I showed you, this is for soft wood and metal. And the one already in here is for wood and plastic. If you haven't already seen my remodel of my master bedroom, I have a really sweet LED accent wall, so you can cut all sorts of projects with this, which is really nice. Not to mention, right up on top is your laser guide as well. Underneath, you have your push trigger button here. So if you're going, click that down with your any finger that you want, feel more comfortable with there. And then this little button on top, you push this, and then that can flex down like that. Just be careful. These are power tools, as we can see there. Toggle that little switch off to go your different measurements right there. Push that back into play. Looks like we have a super nice long cord, which is nice. You'll probably still need an extension cord for certain projects, but it's a solid tool. It feels really good in my hand. So let's go ahead and get out and I'll show you some projects. All right, let's show you a couple really cool features of the saw here. We have our measuring guide here, clipped in, slides through here. You go ahead and thumb that down here. Now I do have the laser on, but you can turn that off if you want. And that is the guiding laser here. But as you can see, it's right there on the line wherever you're going to be cutting. Now to set the depth is going to be right here. I'm on 5 right now. Simply come down to 15. If you want to make a deeper cut, pushing this button up, that will give you the depth of the cut right there. So that will go right on the edge there if you're cutting pieces of wood like this. Now again, you will have to push in the trigger for it to go down and then hit the trigger for the saw, and that will engage here. I do have my safety protection on, so let's go ahead and begin. Obviously it depends on the blade and what kind of wood you are working with. You will get some fibers there. But as you can see there, I've done a couple different lengths. This has been the deepest, and these two are the same here on the edges here. If you're doing some sort of woodworking project, sorry, my wood's a little dirty, for the proper depth. Now remember, this is a smaller circular saw, so I'm just giving you demonstration purposes. That's the furthest the depth that this will go, and this is a 2x6 here. So as you can see here, we are a little bit short of cutting all the way through, so that is the maximum depth setting there. As you can see there, it locks out right here when the gauge is fully down. Obviously all the way back up to 0, not do anything there. So set that gauge whatever you are working with so you don't cut the table beneath you, your workbench, etc. And so right now I have that on the proper setting so I don't go through my bottom table. With the guard off, I'll go ahead and show you a couple neat little tricks with this here. Using that laser guide, giving you a nice clean cut if you do not want to have your guide on. Using the laser with your pencil mark straight down, giving you a nice, clean, easy, simple cut. The dust tube does not fit in my shop vac that is smaller. It depends if you have a smaller hose shop vac that will go ahead and cork in there. But for my shop vac, that wasn't able to cork in there. Now you could just set it in there, sure, but it wouldn't be able to cork in there and might be able to slip off. Now obviously due to the size, it does limit some projects, but for this small of a saw blade, obviously you bought it for some detailed projects. So what I like to do if you're sighting is thinner, because remember, you are gonna have a pretty nice depth as well. Use a saw like this to cut around if you're installing maybe a new window. So let me go ahead and show you here. So we have our depth here. You do have to be a little careful with this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and obviously use 2 hands, but we'll start it, we'll cut in, and we'll go ahead and do a little square. And obviously not perfect because I didn't have my pencil marks, but you guys get the idea there. And bash it straight out, looking absolutely fantastic for a custom window. What I do like about that is obviously it depends on what material you're working with, but there was no kickback that I've experienced with other saws, but of course this is just thin material we're working with right here. We also have a green LED indicator light for power right on the handle here. It has a nice grip to it. Now, it might take you a little bit of time to get used to this button here before, obviously, this goes down here like that, but you'll get used to it, and that's just a little safety precaution. And then your trigger right down here that you can hit with either one of your fingers, as we can see there. Overall, it's a nice saw. The laser is really sweet to be able to follow your pencil line, especially if it's faint or whatever reason. Again, you can toggle that off if you don't like that feature. It does the job. Use your different saw blades that it does come with for your appropriate projects. Once again, in the description box right below the video, click on show more. Description box will drop down. That top link is going to be for your Hychika saw. You guys can read more about it, pick one up yourself, but just like all my videos, please don't go into debt for anything that I do make a video about. But if you do have the cash and it does intrigue you, please go ahead and purchase on away. Also, if you wouldn't mind, hit that thumbs up button on your way out. Helps the channel and the YouTube algorithm. Also subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, as well as house projects, van life builds, my cute puppy, etc. Thank you guys for your time. Again, your links are below. We'll see you on the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Don't let the party stop, guys. Hit one of these videos, continue to watch, and we'll see you soon.